Hello, my name is Anissa, and I really needed to make this video because I'm sick and tired of everything that's going on in the world right now, especially with the whole Muslims and Islam and that and terrorism and all that stuff. First of all, I want everyone to know that I am Muslim. 110% Muslim. I'm a very strong believer in Islam, okay? This is what I look like, okay? I live in a normal house. I go to college. I have brothers and sisters. We're normal people. We walk around everyone all the time. There's billions of us. We're not... People need to watch what they listen to on social media and media in general. You know, all these terrorist attacks and Muslims killing people and all this stuff. I want you to know, first of all, if they are Muslim, they're not Muslim. That's not a real Muslim. That is not what we believe. That's not what we teach. That's not what we do. That's not a Muslim. And all the other billions of Muslims there are out there, we are mad at them for giving us a name like this. And we're also mad at the rest of the world and the rest of America for being ignorant enough to classify the rest of the billions of Muslims with a few that are crazy or bombing or terrorists or whatever. I've been called so many names you wouldn't even imagine. You wouldn't even imagine it. People think that a Muslim has to look a certain way, has to wear a hijab or a turban or whatever. That's not true. That is not true. I went to high school, and I was a normal girl. I wore my hair like this. I just want people to see that there's billions of us. Every single Muslim doesn't look the same. When you're walking down the street and you look at a regular person, you don't say, oh, they're Christian, just because they're not wearing anything. So why would you do that to a Muslim? You know? It's really horrible. My little brother and my little sister have to see these things on TV and see these things on social media about Islam and Muslims that are 100% not true. And, it's part of my job to teach them and hopefully to teach everybody else that Muslims are not all the same. We're not all the same. And I feel like everybody should know that, but I guess not, because this is just ridiculous. So, one thing I wanted to address was just a couple things that happened that I just want to say to maybe open up your mind or your eyes or anything that I can. One thing would be the movie theater shooting by the young kid, or the younger guy, I guess. He was a white guy. He shot up a movie theater and killed a lot of people. And, he was Christian. But as soon as, we start investigating, or whatever you want to call it, we figure out that he was mentally ill. He was crazy. He was cuckoo, whatever you want to call it, Same thing with the pilot that flew his plane into a mountain. Now, you cannot tell me that 110% that would not be called terrorism if that guy was Muslim. He flew his plane into a mountain and killed 100 people. Okay, but when we do investigation, that guy was crazy. He had mental problems. Right? Oh, no, yeah. But he was Christian too, but that doesn't matter, These are things that I want people to see. If that guy was Muslim, that would have been an act of terrorism right there. That would have been a huge thing. And I'm sure a lot of you don't even know about that. It's ridiculous what America and what the world's coming to and what people are believing. You know, if I don't even know where to go next. I just want you guys to understand that, you know, the media is shaping things, shaping everything to what you want to hear. You know, the media is not, it's not news. The news is not news. The news, they signed an agreement to where the news is allowed to be only entertainment now. It's entertainment. It is there to entertain you, make you feel happy, make you get jumpy and excited and all that stuff. That's not news, people. We need to go out and read and learn things for our own good. Go out and read. In case anybody was wondering anything else about Islam or Muslims or anything like that, you know, we read the Bible. Like, the Bible is very important to us. It's not just like, oh, Quran, and we're gonna only be strictly Muslim. Like, I don't even know what people are thinking, but we follow the Bible as well. Like, the Bible is a huge part in Islam. And so is Jesus Christ, you know? We follow Jesus Christ. A lot of the things that we do because he did them. Like, it's not, you know, I don't know where, you know, everybody is getting all this crazy stuff, like we're all terrorists or we're all violent and all that stuff. I cannot tell you any family or any parent that I know that I've ever met that has taught their kids that peace is the answer more than my parents. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, every day growing up, you know, like, it was no fighting, peace. My mom is the nicest person you will ever meet. She is a nurse, and she saved people's lives. I can't even tell you how many lives with her own hands. For years and years now, I have done help with the mentally handicapped at my school, at my high school. I did it every day. I taught them, I helped them, I talked to them. I've done all kinds of things. I've read with them, I've cooked with them, like everything. Like, I have a passion for people that have disabilities, and that's something that I would like to pursue. And I want people to see that just because, you know, I'm Muslim doesn't mean that I'm a terrorist, or I'm supposed to look a certain way, or anything. Like, I'm so tired of the discrimination and the ignorance that is behind what everybody's saying about Islam and Muslims and all this stuff. It's ridiculous. And I would really need people to go and read and do your studying about what we really believe and what we follow and what is taught. You know, we are taught by the Quran and by the Bible that we need to pursue things with peace and hope and all those things. Like, we are not learning to shoot people and chop their heads off. And I've never even encountered this in my life. I go to the mosque and I pray, and there's hundreds and hundreds of Muslims there, and they're so nice. We have feasts all the time for homeless people. I mean, one of the biggest things in Islam is to give to the homeless. Like, that's what you are supposed to do. That is like a deed, like, you need to do it. Like, you can't tell me that sounds like something that would be in a religion of violence and pain and killing people. Like, for our sake of America and all this stuff, like, I need everyone to work together and really, everybody is human. Everybody is human. Everything that goes on with Muslims, everything that goes on with Arabs or terrorists or whatever you want to call them, it is happening with every other person. Christian, Jew, Chinese, white, black, I don't even know. You know, I've even gotten a question sometimes when I tell people I'm Muslim. They say, "Oh, I thought you were black." That's two completely different things. If you ask a Christian and they're white what their religious preference is, and they say, "I'm Christian," you're not going to say, "Oh, I thought you were white." That is how ignorant people are towards Islam. And it makes me feel bad, because I want to live in peace, and I want to be able to pray, and I want to be able to be me and do the things that I want to do and have fun and, you know, hang out with friends and all that stuff. But there are times when I feel discriminated against because of my religion or because of my beliefs. I can't really think of anything else right now. I'm sure I will after this video, but I just really hope that I can show people that this is what a Muslim can look like. They're around you every single day, you know. Another big thing that people don't know is America has more crimes every single year, including homicide, all the murders and all that stuff. More crime every single year than any other country. And it's predominantly Christian. That's something that doesn't make sense, you know, like. And then this whole gun violence thing, like, it's just people to study, do your studying, just know that there's people like me that are Muslim and just playing in the pool with my brother and sister and going to school, and my sister gets straight A's every single year in high school. Every single year she gets straight A's. Everybody loves her, the teachers love her, she's such a sweetheart, like, she's so nice, like, there's people like me out there. When you're going to post something on Facebook or post something anywhere else, like, just know that you're talking about me too. Like, you're not just talking about the extremists or whatever, you know. You're talking about the normal people that are living beside you and that are your neighbors and that are at the pool with you and that are working out with you somewhere. All those people. Like, it's just, I want to live in peace, and we can't do that if people don't understand what Islam is and don't understand what the real problem is here in America. But I hope that everybody got this message, and I hope that you guys take it and think about it and think about what you're saying before you post it sometimes. But thank you, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me on Facebook. Thanks.